Hello everybody, welcome home and welcome to Jackal for the NES. We are going to do the unusual, no intro, just getting right into it. You can pause that for the backstory if you so desire. It screens too fast, I can't read it out loud. So this is, in my opinion, one of the best co-op games on the NES. Had so much fun with this one. It's a two-player at the same time co-op, but seeing as how I don't have anyone here, we're going to do a single player. This game's got a fantastic soundtrack. So it's like a shoot 'em up, but in a car, a Jeep, basically. So we've got two weapons. We have grenades, but now we have missiles because we rescued that shiny dude in this little house over here. We also have a machine gun, which no matter which direction you're facing, always goes at 12 o'clock, or I guess north would also suffice. Grenades are the default weapon you have, but they cannot go over stuff, over obstacles. Missiles are faster, but cannot go through said obstacles. So our goal is to rescue prisoners of war and defeat the enemy. Very classic, classic video game trope of the day. So we got a second flashy dude, which means we have missiles which do that little explodey thing going east and west. So those explodey things do damage. They are very handy. So I can shoot a missile there, and the explodey projectile will kill the enemy soldiers. So this game, I thought about it pretty objectively, and this game is very good, but it's not perfect. And the main reason why I'd say that is because there's a lot of this game that what trips you up the most is, you see how close I am to the right side of the screen and it's not scrolling? So if you go haphazardly into these areas, it's very easy to be very caught off guard by not knowing what's there. That star I got there was a hidden secret and it killed everything on the screen except for that dude, obviously. So if you don't know what's coming, it's very easy to get hit by a bullet, a stray bullet that you weren't expecting. So making a good run of this game and trying to beat it, it won't be a lot of patience is necessary, I would say. So now we're doing hostage drop-off. But if you don't know what's coming, you're probably going to get blindsided by some relatively unfair enemy placement and bullet placement. That's not universal across the entire game, but oh, for God's sakes. So I'm using the Xbox controller again, and so you can see in the bottom right, like I push up, and it can easily trigger an up and right input, or not the direction I want it to go, so my inputs are not going to be perfect. Unfortunately. So this is the boss at level 1, a couple of very heavily armored tanks. And fight's over. So that was disappointing. Here? Never said it would be a perfect run, but okay. So the machine gun is very useful in a lot of circumstances. It's also kind of satisfying, in my opinion. So to shoot the missiles / grenades, you need to be pointing in that direction, which can make them a bit difficult to use in certain situations. But if you can plan on the enemy you want to kill being always above you, then the machine gun is an excellent choice. Word to the wise, if the infantrymen are mobile and moving around, they're much less dangerous than the ones that are standing their ground. Ones that standing ground will shoot their gun more often, and a very satisfying part of this game is being able to run them over with your car. I urge caution when one trying to run over the stationary infantry, like that dude. He will shoot his gun much more frequently than the ones that are mobile. Squish. So if you're trying to have some fun and you don't want to, if you're trying to have some extra fun by running over infantry, and you don't want to lose lives unnecessarily, then I recommend not trying to run over the infantry that are stationary. So we make our way through. So one of these pillars is going to fall off. That will kill you. You don't have life in this game. You touch an enemy tank or an enemy turret or an enemy bullet of any kind, you will lose a life, as you saw at the end of last level. I have no backup on this, but I'm pretty sure the turrets there that shoot the gold bullets are much faster than the ones that shoot the silver ones. I don't have any scientific or written down proof of that, but it seems what it feels like. So you get points for these guys. You get to a certain point threshold, you get extra lives. You also get missile upgrades, if you can have them. We're already maxed out, so we don't have to worry about that. This pillar will fall off. And it almost got me, too. So like that guy. Like, I missed him with my missile. Oh, God. But I'm able to position myself to be just beneath him, and then you take him up with a machine gun. So we're fighting a modernized war, and these people have Medusa head statues shooting missiles. Seems a little bit. The theme of that seems a little bit off, but what do I know? I'm just a nerd. What's especially even weirder is that the boss is 4 of them. Let's take one out, and then they all shoot missiles periodically. Take another one out. The machine gun works great for taking the missiles out, and then watch your back with the tanks, and fight's over. Oops. Or not, you know. There we go. So that little graphic at the end of each level essentially rates how the level went. When we died in level 1 and then beat the level, we got that graphic that had the guys sitting in the Jeep and it just said here. That means you did poorly. Oh boy, that was really, really close. We got the yeah graphic at the end of that level because we did very well. We did not lose any lives and got a lot of prisoners rescued. We did very well. That was our grading. So this game is tough. It's very, very fun when you play it with another person in the co-op mode. But this game is tough. The final level especially is quite difficult. Lots of the first few levels aren't terribly difficult as far as NES games go. But that last level was a doozy. So much, and the final boss, when you're playing by yourself, is also quite a doozy. To the point where I'm actually going to probably save state when I get to the final boss. Just to see if I can't win this game without having to play it over and over and over again. Just respecting my own time. So if you... I recommend that if you want to not get hit by enemy bullets, as soon as you make a shot at an enemy, don't just sit there and wait. There's a lot of graphics that the game's trying to process at once, and there are very good chances that along the way there will be a bullet or a projectile of some kind that you can't quite see too well that's headed right at you. So I have found myself, as soon as you shoot one of your missiles, don't stop moving. Oh, that was really close. Okay. Couple of... Oh my gosh! That was really close too. Alright. That's an infantry truck. Let's get rid of that. So here's where the 4 projectiles really come in handy. Or, they become nearly essential in the last level. If they shoot off the screen, they don't register. Got them all. Okay. Yeah, there are certain sections in the final level where using those 4 projectiles from your missiles are key. Lots of POWs. Excellent. Okay. So most levels, except for the last one, I believe, once you drop off your prisoners in the helicopter, you're very near to the boss. That star will destroy everything on the screen. Kaboom. So, word to the wise, that little disc that was right here, it shoots a spray of bullets. There's another one to the right here, but as soon as it comes on the screen, unlike this one, that kind of was closed, opened slowly, and then was about to fire before I destroyed it, this one's going to be already open and is going to instantly shoot it at you, so you just be aware of that. Boom. Yeah. And get used to it, because now the boss is right here. And it's a boat full of these things. I personally find the machine guns actually faster here. Oh boy. Fun. Spectacular. Yeah. Not a terribly long game, but when you play co-op, this is a fun one. The music's great. You just get to go to war with your buddies and fight bad guys. So these plain green areas are swamps. You get stuck in them. Don't go in them if you can avoid it. I don't think you can. Can you go right here? Maybe you can. Oh boy. Getting greedy. I never go right. I always go... Oh, okay, I see there's mines there. I always go left here. Those little rocks are going to come off there. And then explode for some reason. And then there's dudes in the corner here that shoot spread. Bad times. And I think there's another missile dude in the corner here, I think. I'm correct. Those guys count as prisoners of war. You will release them to the helicopter. So yeah, I don't have too much of a problem beating the first 5 levels of this game. It's the final level, which is a real chore sometimes. See, didn't even see it was there. So when you blow up, your prisoners of war, some of your prisoners of war escape the explosion, and you pick up a few of them, but you lose most of them. And then a little train's gonna come along here. I missed the locomotive. Can I not hit that guy? Well, this is disconcerting. There we go. Alright. I'd love to somehow get another missile upgrade here. Got it. So you hear that? That was the missile upgrades. Now we're up to east and west explodies. Alright, and our boss for this level is not tanks, but in fact is a giant helicopter. So keep moving with this dude. You gotta get 7 or 8 hits on him on a missile, and he'll be taken out, no problem. But yeah, never stand still with that dude. Oh, I lost a life, and I still got a yeah. Level 5. Alright, maxed out on missiles, good stuff. This level is not easy, but easier than the next level. I'd say rushing here in this game is not a good idea, especially in the final few levels. Take your time. Patience is key. I think right is the bad way. Or the hard... Oh, boy. Oh, God. I remember that. Jeez. Fake you out with that one. I think the right bridge is easier, but just the right... I think? I don't remember exactly. Yeah, things start to come out of nowhere here. Yeesh. Yeah. Bad cannon. Yes, so tread carefully. It is annoying that if your missiles are too far to the side of, too far on the side of the screen, then the explodies don't register. That can be annoying. Oh, whoa. Yeah, explodies vertically for this part, or grenades are pretty important to make that a much easier progression spot. Ooh, that was close too. There we go. I'm kind of rushing a bit, aren't I? A little bit. These are explodies through the wall. Makes it a bit easier. Eh. Bad soldiers. Yeah, I'm coming. Careful of the mines. Very dangerous section here. Oh my gosh. Ah, stupid controller. Yes, I'm blaming the controller. So you kind of have to draw the cannons away. It's the goad. That's the right word. That's the word I was looking for. You kind of have to goad the cannons in your direction, and then go back to evade them properly. All right. Help me out. Oh, come on. Faster, please. Why are you going so slow? It's not safe. That tank just vanished. All right. Oh boy. Fortunately, the boss of this level is extraordinarily easy. So you have an armed gate. You need to destroy all the things that are protecting said gate. There's a few turrets and a couple garages that spawn tanks. Like this. Let's get this one over here. Okay. Dude. Yeah, this boss pales insanely in comparison to the final boss. He is tricky. So that's it, and then you just blow up the gate. Boom. Yeah. All right. There's our cheese. We save state. Okay. This place sucks. You need impeccable aim and a controller which goes where you want it to. Key. So yeah, there's the rescue copter already, very early. So those guys are going to be all over the place, and then there's a brand new enemy. I don't think it shows up quite yet. That is very tricky indeed. Ah, dang it. That was supposed to work. Got it. It is a enemy copter that shoots bullets that is extremely quick and follows you around a little bit and can be very tough to deal with. You will know it when you see it. And then there's a bunch of these wrong or moving sidewalks going in the wrong direction. I got one. Yeah, man. That's just tip of the iceberg. We were just dealing with stationary infantry there. Way to deal with a whole bunch of turrets. Not those guys. They aren't easy either. Uh-oh. Eh. Okay. Okay. Come on, over here. I'm goading you. There we go. I believe they'll be right there. That guy. He's quick, and so are his bullets. And he's, I'm pretty sure your machine gun can't do anything about him. Yeah, and like, if he doesn't get you, then he drives you into other dudes. He's tough. And see? He's all over the place. Now we're stuck with our crappy plain grenades. Go away. And if I can't... I don't know how well the rest of this level is going to go if I don't have my missiles. Obviously, this can be beat with just grenades, but I don't remember if I know how or am good enough to do that. So we're going to find out, I guess. One thing I do know for sure is the machine gun will not be good enough. Spread gun here, I believe. Yep. Okay. Yep, he's all over the place again. I don't think I'm going to get any more missiles here. Oh, no, I am. Oh, that was close. I think it's... Yes, right there. That was a mistake to go in there like that. Oh, okay. Okay. Let's calm down. Everybody calm down. I'm going to be a little baby, and I'm going to save that again. Beating this game without the four-way is... Or getting to the boss without the four-way is tough. Beating the boss without the four-way is less... less so. But there's a certain area coming up, and these parts here, that if you don't have the four-way, you kind of have a bad time. And I think this is it, in fact. So yeah, if you don't have a four-way, you're fighting against this conveyor belt, and you're just shy, distance-wise, of getting to these guys. Okay, alright. Don't think I'll need to... I hope I won't anyway. Reload the save state, but... Nope, we're here. Okay, final boss time. Alright, 7 lives. Let's see if I can get this done. Alright, get out of here, freaking copter. So, we got laser cannons and a whole bunch of dudes back here making my life miserable. This is not the hard part, just FYI. Okay, let's clear these guys out. Hello. Alright, let me attack the flashing building. Keep the roadways clear. No, don't do it! That was so close. Alright, and the enemy's ultimate secret weapon is revealed. A big old tank with a very, very large gun, and also a very quick, small one. I'm sure there are super strategies for beating this guy. I've not read any of them. Not doing that is key, though. And having... having a controller that takes you where you want it to go is useful. The key is to not do that. My gosh. He will change colors as I do more damage. Wow! There we go. Stop going in that direction. If I didn't ask you to. Uh-oh. That was dangerous. Got him! Oh, I did it! I beat Jackal on my first try. Yay! Awesome. Yay, I beat Jackal! Good times. So yeah, I blame at least 4 of my deaths in this game on subpar controller input. But it's a great little game from late 80s, early 90s? I didn't see what year it was made. Fun little game, even way more fun with a friend. Highly recommend. Anyway, that's our quick little intro-less game of Jackal. Hope you enjoyed it hope you enjoy watching as much as I enjoy playing. And I look forward to seeing you in our next video. And as always, be kind, be strong, and be awesome. Take care of yourselves out there.